What's up, guys? Cejaman back, continuing the horror figure reviews. And Spawn is technically a horror comic. It's a superhero comic, but it's also horror. We're going to be taking a look at Spawn, the classic comic cover, series number 24, based off of the comic book cover, issue number 88 of Spawn, which was done by Greg Capullo and Todd McFarlane. Now, I love the old school Todd McFarlane action figures. I think they're great, all the way from the original days, you know, with these ones, the original Spawn figures, and of course the ones that came out a few years ago. Not too big of a fan of the newer stuff, but these ones right here were awesome figures. So you got the big clamshell packaging right here. And if you're wondering where I got this from Josh at Frankensons. Check his Instagram out at Toy Hideout. Let him know Cejaman sent you. Follow him on Instagram. Yeah, I picked up like 4 or 5 Spawn figures, so you guys are going to be getting a lot of Spawn reviews. But anyway, so here's the cover right there of the actual comic. I'll throw a picture in there as well, but you can see it's series number 24, Capullo and McFarlane. Right there on the back, and then it says from Spawn issue 88, and a little bit of a read up right over here, and there's the comic cover, and then other series from 24, or other figures from this series. Now, I have this one I'm going to be reviewing. I reviewed this one a while ago. Other ones I want to pick up is I definitely want Spawn the Dark Ages, and the Collector's Club. I can't even speak. Spawn, this says number 98. This one, I know it's like kind of hard to get and kind of pricey, but that gargoyle Spawn looks freaking sick. But there's the back of the packaging right there, guys. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a close look at Spawn. Some of the accessories we'll get into here, but first off, he comes with this really cool artwork on the back. It's like it has a little, you know, insert to it. I kind of ripped it when I opened it out, but it tells you, you know, other, you know, figures you can pick up from McFarlane Toys, like the McFarlane Monsters, which is pretty awesome. And then it tells you right here about the Collector's Club issue number 28 cover Spawn, which that's the one I really want. And then, you know, just this part right here, it talks about the deluxe box set and Spawn video game, which is pretty cool. You can see that right there for PlayStation 2 and Nintendo GameCube. So first up, I want to take a look at the tree. Now, there is a little bit of assembly required to this. See, the tree just comes apart right here, but I'll take the top out of the tree so we can look at the base to this. So you got some really cool little creepy pumpkins. You can see them right there. And you got that one right there. I think another cool thing would have been if these lit up. This one looks a little bit squished. You can see that one there. But very, very nice detailed. And then you have the floor, which looks awesome. You can see the roots and everything to the tree. The tree looks really nice as well. And then you have this cat right here hissing. You can see him right there. And I don't think it's removable, but the base is like a soft rubber material. So you can see that. And then, yeah, the cat looks pretty cool. And then you have the tree itself. And I'll show you the, you know, piece by piece of it. So you got the tree. You can see all the little roots, the branches. Look really nice. And then you have a owl right up top right there. Look at that. That is very, very nice. And you have, you know, this branch over here. There's no leaves on this to give it more of that creepy look. There's the back of the owl, but there's the tree right there. And then to put this on, you just basically, you know, just do that, and then you have the tree right there. All right, guys, so here we have Spawn. Now, I have an issue getting this guy to stand. So what I have him doing here is kind of leaning on the tree, almost kind of like how the cover of the issue is right there. But, you know, we'll put this aside because I can't get him to stand on his own because of the cape, the way the cape is. But let's take a look at Spawn overall. But this is a really nice figure. The cape is a soft rubber material. It gets you a little bit of a close-up on here on like the different colors that they use in the cape and all the little detailing on it. So you can see right here, and then just look how it like wraps around him. Just really, really nice. And then this this hand he has over here, so you can see some of the cape. Actually, it's not, yeah, some of the cape is around that arm. And then he's got some of the armor on his arms right there. And you can see the head sculpt right here. He's not wearing his mask. And then you have the collar right here, which is just a long piece right there. And then if you kind of open the arm up, you can see some of the skulls. And then you got some chains right over here, which is just all molded onto the figure. You got another skull right over here. And then you open this up, and you can see the actual body of Spawn. I like the blue and black that they use on this. That head sculpt, man, it's really nice. Really, really nice. Look at the detailing on that. Looks like a Freddy Krueger head. You got the skull right there where the belt area is, and then all the armbands and, you know, the wrist armors, little pouches right there on the legs. and then the armor right there on the lower feet with the spikes. It's really, really cool. Fortunately, there's no peg holes on him, so that would have been cool so I can get this guy to stand. But again, you're gonna have to have him lean onto the tree. Now, this guy does have articulation. What it's gonna do for you, nothing really, unless you were like to take off the cape. But why would you want to do that? Because this is just an awesome looking figure the way it is. But he does have articulation, you know, the head can rotate. It does kind of go up and down. What else do we got here? I'm trying to see. He does have rotation at the waist. He's got an ab crunch also. The arms, you can see the shoulders kind of go in and out right here. You know, have the swivel just go up and down. He's got a bend at the elbow. He's got upper arm rotation. And there's a wrist. I don't even know if the lower hand moves. I don't want to force it because these McFarlane figures are known for breaking. The legs have a swivel to them. They got an upper leg cut right here. He's got double jointed knees, which is, you know, pretty cool. And it's crazy because a lot of these Spawn figures are like pre-posed. He's got lower foot rotation on this leg. And this one, he's got lower foot rotation. He's got toe articulation. See that? The foot also goes up and down. And this one doesn't have he does have the leg cut right there. And then double jointed at the knees. Does this figure really need all this articulation? I honestly don't know. But it's still a really, really nice sculpted and painted figure. You just have to really find a way to pose him because, again, he can't stand perfect on his own because of the cape. The cape is what's hindering a lot of the posability for the figure. But the base is really nice. You get a really, really nice tree with a lot of great detail. The Spawn figure itself is awesome. There's nothing wrong with the Spawn figure. I think this set is just great. Only problem is you just can't get the figure to stand on his own. If you were to have some peg holes at the bottom of the feet and come with a little like base, this figure would be, you know, top notch. But, you know, that's the only issue that I have from this figure. And he's got a lot of articulation too, just for, you know, I think it should have just been like a statue figure, which a lot of McFarlane, you know, toys are. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this figure. What classic covers is your favorite one? And if you guys have this, do you have the same problem as me getting him to pose, or you can give me some pointers? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoying these reviews. Got a lot more reviews on the way. See you guys soon.
Oh, come back anytime. Bring your friends.